Red Alert Experimental League is back with some replays from sometime this year, June probably. And it's Creo against Gargamel, two of the probably highest ranked players in the tournament. Creo famously going through a whole group stage of Red Alert Global League Masters without dropping a single game. And then only falling short in semifinals due to some unforeseen reasons, not playing at his usual level. And Gargamel basically only started to really make waves around a year ago, and then didn't sign up for the last season of Red Alert Global League. So we haven't seen him in the top division yet, but he has been dominating the OpenRA ladder for almost a year now. I think we checked last time that he basically won all ladder seasons, the 2-month seasons that the ladder is running on, since Faz dropped out of active competition. So Faz previously managed to win ladder seasons 1.5 years straight. I think only Happy managed to sneak in a first place while Faz was really playing actively. So, but yeah, that means Gargamel is one of the top active players in competitive OpenRA, and Creo is as well. He came back for Red Alert Experimental League after around a year of not playing. Hey Dublin, yes, I most likely casted this game already, but forgot about it, and I forgot to save the VOD, and so let's cast it again and maybe upload it to YouTube afterwards, you know, producing content for the ever-hungry content machine. So yeah, I will be surprised what's going to happen here. Like I said, based on name value, this should be good. Creo against Gargamel. And yeah, thanks to Pigeon Brain when casting things and talking and watching. Barely remember what happened in this series. So let's see. Gargamel playing in his dark green color from the top right corner. Creo playing in his desaturated baby blue. From the bottom left, we have Creo playing as Great Britain against Gargamel playing as, I always messed it up, Russia. So Experimental League changes, quick recap on that. For one, we have no preconditions to build an MCV, so you can build a mobile construction vehicle and expand your base without having to build the service depot first. Then we have increased starting cash from 5,000 to 7.5k. We have increased cost for static defenses to buff that a little bit. Not to buff it, to nerf it a little bit. The idea is to reward active play with your armies rather than passive plays hiding behind static defenses. Okay, first punch, first blood drawn by Gargamel, killing off Creo's oil derrick, but Creo faster to expand. Didn't quite check, but yeah, very good expansion timing here for Creo. And I think he just went the regular double ref build, same as Gargamel. So both players moving out with their expansion MCVs. Nothing fancy here in terms of build order. So we had cash, static defenses, then service depot, And famously, we have the build queue limits, so how many units you can queue up for build orders. And it's limited to 2 buildings or static defenses, around 30 infantry and 5 vehicles or something like that. Meaning you have to remember to constantly check your build queues so they don't run out. Whereas in regular OpenRA, you have no limits there. You can queue up as many units as you want. Something that has been criticized by some, that you basically can queue up your entire game's worth of units at the very beginning. Personally, not a favor of that last mentioned change. I don't think it makes too much of a difference, and it just adds a arbitrary dynamic there. Why limit this when there is no, not the slightest bit of reasoning within the game logic for it? Why would you have that? I mean, was it technical limitations on the very first game, so they couldn't queue up anything, but then in 1999 Westwood introduced build queues, and ever since they have been a staple. So yeah, like I said, I don't think it changes anything meaningful in terms of the game. It's a bit more routine you have to learn when getting ready for these games. Okay, so players rotating counterclockwise, basically. Creo's large army moving all the way to the east, and Gargamel setting up a white gun cave here on the western front. Okay, yeah, but I mean, hey, major win for Creo, killing off the oil derrick. Am I blackened here today? Mixing up the words. And the secondary army in the back, ready to kill off the next sword truck on the other side. So that's what we've seen from Creo. Perfectly timed multi-prong attacks. So this has been killed off. This has not achieved much, and that leaves Creo a bit behind in army value. Yeah. Nonetheless, where is he? Yeah, okay. Economically, now he has killed one more ore truck, so he is a bit ahead, but he will keep Gargamel on his toes. Gargamel will constantly have to check his eco to stay on top of this. And now he's going for the counter attack, but not a great angle. There's a pillbox nested in. Pillbox not micro, shooting at the tank. And there is an RT in the back, and that's getting good value. Refinery goes down, so they trade off refineries. Yeah, over here. Another attack going from Creo. Nice kill with the Yak. It's a bit fire and forget. On the other side, Creo has Blackhawks in the field. And again, another ore truck going down here. More tanks in the back lines. Blackhawks connecting. And army values swing back in Creo's favor. And that looks almost over now. Gargamel has barely any eco left. Yeah, 3 ore trucks, 2 of them idle. And the third one in danger because there's still 2 medium tanks around hunting for easy prey. Okay, so and with Creo's games you always have to check which one is the bait and which is the actual attack. So I guess this attack more or less is the bait. It's the biggest army in the field, but there's 2 times 2 medium tanks hunting for more ore trucks. But he can't find any ore trucks because there basically are none. And now we have 4 Blackhawks. Enough to kill off that ore truck, yes. And tier 3 is up, Tanya is in the field. And this kind of looks like a clean sweep here. After first tossing away lots of valuable army in the first attacks for little gain, then the almost Despero-like hyper-aggressive style going for the economy on 2 or 3 fronts at the same time swung this game back in Creo's favor. Also a not so lucky attack angle for Gargamel there, where he lost a lot. Yeah, now he's just defending. He's on the defense everywhere. And while he's trying to keep up with those flanks and small tank incursions, Creo can just macro up, build up another army, and set up his next set of attacks. Radar looks vulnerable. Probably went down already. Defensive paratroopers fed right into Tanya's double cold. Wow, that was an arty shot killing off two flag trucks at the same time. Kinda crazy, but Tanya goes down. But yeah, another ore truck goes down. Where's the next attack coming? Okay, there's 6 Blackhawks now. And this game officially looks over. commendable effort here by Gargamel trying to stay in the game. But yeah, you can see that Creo is just quietly building up forces to then at some point deliver the killing blow. We see some Tesla tanks, but they are not gonna change much anymore. Because yeah, 3 Tesla tanks, 3 Yaks, that's pretty much all of Gargamel's army. Trades the 3 flags for Tanya. But again, yep, GG. 1-0 up for Creo.
Battle control terminated.
Let's see if Gargamel has the
Battle
quality to
initialized.
come back from this first setback in the series. So Red Alert Experimental League, I think we played Swiss style rounds, and that means each of these games is potentially a best of 3 series. Not potentially, it is a best of 3 series. Creo switching colors a little bit, and I guess it might have been auto changed for some reason, because that's an odd color on Creo. And why would you change it to be closer to Gargamel's green? But anywho, let's see. Creo going for a Soviet attack dog. This time around we have a Soviet mirror game. Both players randoming into Ukraine. Creo not going for a dog. So dog is always a little bit of an investment early game, and you really have to micro this unit. The benefit you get is a little bit, like a quarter of a cell vision advantage over simple rifles, which means you can shoot your opponent's rifles from out of sight if you micro and stutter stab your dog properly. So not like that. Going dog first into some rifles, that's yeah. It might have been a good boy having a bad day. And also Creo's infantry is having a really bad day here. So that was a lot of infantry just fed away for no gain at all. And yeah, his NG is now trying to hide away in the pockets of the corner, somewhere safe. Build order completely even. Both players going for the standard double ref build that we see a lot in regular OpenRA competitive games. And yeah, after losing his early infantry army, or large bulk of it, Creo is rather turtling up in his home base now. He even opted not to build a light vehicle, if I see that correctly. Yeah. Oh no, now he built one. Okay, one ore truck before APC. Gargamel poking with the flag truck again. Similar mechanic we like we've seen with the dog. Flag truck has a vision range advantage over regular infantry, so can shoot them from out of sight. And this is the battle of the ages. No idea who would come out on top. APC against flag truck, they basically don't do anything. Cannot do anything to hurt one another. Okay, so Creo again with very good MCV, expansion MCV timing. Gargamel going a bit slower there, and that's not a great Rex placement here. Creo's MCV driver asleep, sleeping at the wheel, but just in time to deploy the ready refinery. And is this NG gonna get it? Nope. Good reaction with the flag truck. Expansion established for both players. Gargamel faster to move his MCV a second time. Ah, never mind. Creo opting to move his home base MCV instead, so timings again perfectly even. Gargamel faster in setting up his second eco expansion, but he is losing a crucial battle here in the middle of the map. His army slightly out of position and Creo gets a big cleanup there. Big swing in favor of Creo this time around, and yeah, that's the early game army that he lost recovered and then some. Flag truck found the APC, and should also be an early warning that there's an army coming into the home base. But once again, you never quite know which is bait, which attack is just the diversion, and which is the one that's gonna deal actual damage. And this time around, yeah, Gargamel fighting back, defending this well. Not a good angle here, going through this this opening in the ridges there. There's a heavy tank in the back lines, and here comes another heavy tank with a couple of rockets. So Gargamel's main economy is in trouble. No ore truck down just yet. Yeah, now he loses one. This one is gonna go down as well. And yeah, he probably lost one up there too earlier. And third wave rolling in. Creo never stepping on the brake here. And you have to wonder, does Gargamel have any ore trucks left? Again, he's down to 3 ore trucks. It's just crazy. Yeah. Playbook multi-prong attacks from Creo. And it feels like in that 1 year that we haven't seen him play competitive OpenRA, or that quite a while, that he was away at least. He's only got better. So yeah, we have Red Alert Global League Season 17 coming up. Competition starts October 6th. Watch out on the regular channels, OpenRA Forum, OpenRA Discord, for when registrations open. If you fancy playing some games yourself, sign up. There will be multiple divisions based on skill, so even newcomers have a good chance to end up playing against similarly skilled players. The more the merrier. And of course we all root for a stacked Red Alert Global League Masters division this year. We have Command & Conquer 30th anniversary month as well right now. So September 21st we have a big stream celebrating CNC 30 and showcasing OpenRA. I guess we might do some Tiberian Dawn, but also mainly focusing on Red Alert because that's like the flagship of OpenRA. And I've reached out to some name value players from past seasons of Red Alert Global League, so I hope we can get some high quality show matches. Maybe we have Creo available to play. Fingers crossed, I would really like to see that, and I hope we find some former RAEL champions and playoff contenders to square off with this Swedish kid who is just cutting through competition in Red Alert and in Combined Arms as well. So if you keep an eye out for the Combined Arms tournament, Creo is making some waves there as well. So that's a wrap for Creo against Gargamel. We'll see whether these two square off again later in the Red Alert Experimental League. I hope both will sign up for Red Alert Global League. Stay tuned. That's it for tonight. GG's.
Battle control terminated.